Hi, I'm Jake Birkett from Gralien Games and I'm playing Magnum Force for Commodore 64 in the Vice64 emulator. I don't think I played this back in the day. Let's see what it's like. It's another vertically scrolling shoot 'em up as I'm working my way through kind of like most of the ones I can find out there, at least if they're vaguely good. Come on, run. Anything happening? I might have to turbo mode it. Oh no, here we go. The trainer. Do we want the trainer? Yes. Didn't say what the trainer was. Hopefully just infinite lives. I don't want invulnerability and stuff like that. Okay. Somebody called Nigel with 2 G's, I guess. The Dyer. Okay, I've not seen that. Trainer. This is weird. Choose. Oh, okay, that was just right. Magnum Force. Okay, cool. Let's play the game then. Lives 5. Nothing happening. Switch joystick ports. Still nothing happening. I'm clicking with the mouse. That's not going to do anything, is it, Jake? Let's just see what port I'm on. Joystick. Swap joysticks. Yeah. What are we on? Key set A on joystick 1. Oh, I know what it might be. It might mean I might have to press space. No, enter. Okay, it works now. Okay, move the mouse. So here we go, Magnum Force. This border's got some weird stuff going on. I don't know what's going on with the border. Alright, so it's got a constant white noise in the background like I'm a ship engine. Oh, those bits of scenery get destroyed. I don't know if you get points for destroying those. Yeah, you do. Okay. Right, so we've got fairly simple enemies. Well, they were just flying down the screen. Forgot infinite lives. Yeah, so I don't think I need to keep saving and reloading. So yeah, it's a bit more slow paced than the last game I played, Killing Machine. At least, you know, you can sort of avoid these enemies and shots. So the shots are kind of white, but they flicker at least, the enemy shots, I mean. So that gives me some chance. That's kind of a neat effect for Commodore 64, that phasing in of the craft. What happened then? I don't actually know what killed me. Yeah, this is odd. It's got an odd border effect, and if you look down near the score, above the score, it's sort of half a raster line, well, a quarter of a raster line keeps drawing. Not quite sure what's going on there. I don't know if it's due to it being cracked or bug in the original game, you know. Anyway, it's got kind of a sort of monochromatic background using a classic Commodore 64 3-color thing. Green, yellow, grey, with some black holes, so that's the 4th colour, the background. Ooh, funny little brown explosions. Has it got auto fire? No auto fire. How many bullets on the screen? 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe. I think it's only got 2 bullets on the screen at once. I mean, I prefer to have as many as you can actually physically fire with the button. I mean, I don't mind having a delay between them. You could speed up in a game with power-ups. Speaking of power-ups, I haven't seen any yet. It's weird, this sound effect playing in the background, and the sound effects, the shooting sound is very muted. The enemy explosions are kind of muted. I don't mind, I guess, it's all a bit odd. Maybe there's something gone wrong with it as well. I mean, based on the border, maybe there's something gone wrong with the white noise sound in the background. It's very odd. It stops when you die though. I mean, is that supposed to be music or? Okay, it almost feels like a sort of unfinished game or something. I mean, well, it's unusual you can blow up scenery. We've got a few more enemy patterns now, fair enough. It's quite nice graphics there with that shadow over the grid. No sign of bosses yet, no sign of power-ups. But yeah, let's look at things. We've got scrolling. It's a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. I won't be playing it. Ship moves around fairly fast. It doesn't tilt. Enemy bullets flicker a bit, so you can sort of see them. Player bullets are a bit plain. Some kind of variety in enemies. Some kind of variety in backgrounds, but so far it's just all green. I mean, it's not the best colour actually. Wouldn't mind seeing something else. No power-ups yet. Unknown if there's a boss. Yeah, it's not quite as... I don't know, there's something about it that's not... It's not brilliant, I don't know why. It all seems very random, you know, like, here's a load of random enemies. Just move around and shoot them, and after like 1 minute, I'm feeling like I've seen the game. I don't feel like there's enough variety in patterns to keep me interested. Okay, now something's happened. It's an interesting pattern. What is this? A new zone? A boss? Could be. It's going to stop scrolling. Okay, a boss. What the heck? Level 2. Did I kill it already? Maybe the cheat means that the boss has only got 1 health. Alright, we've got different backgrounds. Another 3-colour classic. Purple, blue and... what else? Another blue. Both blues. If you call that purple. I mean, I think we do. I think back in the day it didn't look bluer. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Depending on your TV and the old school things, the colours are a bit different on modern PCs sometimes. Yeah, and you can clearly see they've used, you know, the standard sprites for the enemies. What were they? 24 pixels wide, I think, something like that. Like 3 bytes wide. Is that right? It's a funny size actually, but anyway. Or maybe it was 23 lines long or something. They were very slightly odd size, the sprites, I remember. I don't think they were quite square. Yeah, it's like okay, but it's not really thrilling me. It's more technically competent, apart from this weird flickering, than I've seen of other games. And then, oh yeah, the crafter can blow up in the background. I'm getting a bit of a tired firing finger. Maybe I'll just shoot more selectively instead. Maybe that's the idea. Instead of randomly firing. I'm sort of getting the hang of it now, maybe. I could try and reach level 3. If I can... Oh, some of those enemies took multiple hits. Come on. It's a bit slow, that. It's like, okay, you've made a neat effect. Do I have to watch that every time? Why no sound effect? I mean, if it would be cool if it went or something, you know, but nothing. It does make me wonder if this has been messed up by hackers, or is it an incomplete game, or what? Magnum Force as well. Funny name, really, because Magnum is a handgun, so it doesn't really have much to do with spaceships, but it was a popular word in the old 80s with Magnum PI, and you know, it was like the handgun, the 44 you'd always hear about in movies and stuff. Of course you get one in Resident Evil as well, don't you, at some point? Or is that a Desert Eagle? Some kind of 44. Yeah, this one, I mean, the last one I played was Killing Machine, and it was very fast paced, quite challenging, almost a bit annoying, because at some points when you had these mines you couldn't kill. And this one is, well, it started a bit sedate, but I do keep dying a lot, so it just feels a bit random and sort of, there's something, I can't really say soulless, but there's something not all there. I think you see a lot of devs back in the day, and even now, they don't understand the power of the minute-to-minute gameplay, or moment-to-moment, so getting the right sounds, the right game feel. Like, for example, those explosions of the enemies, they're too slow in my opinion, they should be faster. And Yeah, we need waveforms, not these random things flying down. I mean, there's a couple occasionally that join up. So you can at least predict what's going on. Better sound effects, obviously a few power-ups. And the background, I mean, they done some clever things like this grid and the shadow and stuff. But somehow it feels a bit samey. Perhaps I'm just looking at this through the wrong lens of a sort of somebody playing a game 40 years after it was made. Well, I doubt this was made in 1984. It's 2024 at the time of recording this video. It might have been 87, 88, sort of that sort of era. It doesn't feel like a 1990 end of the 64 era. It feels like you know, late mid. The early 80s games were pretty bad. They look like sort of 70s arcade machines. Now I've got it already. Wow, okay. Level 3, let's get a different colour combination on the background. What will they be using? Pinks, we're going for the pinks. Come on then. So we've got pink, yellow, grey. Yeah, a classic combo. Seen it before. Yeah, okay. I think I'm done with this game. Like, it's not particularly inspiring me. Weird kind of things they've made there. I mean, I presume they've planned out these whole levels in the memory, and it's not doing proc gen or something like that with an old game like this. I doubt. They spent a lot of time making this weird rough edge and these sort of patterned backgrounds. Yeah, I think I'm just a tiny bit bored by this game, I guess. Maybe some cool music would have helped it. Anyway, that was, I can't even remember what it's called now. Oh, Magnum Force. Magnum Force for Commodore 64. Thanks for watching. Bye.